Hi, this is Mr. Burgos. Today I'm going to talk to you about how we plan on using Khan Academy to supplement some of our math instruction and give them some extra practice. The easiest way to get to it is just type in Khan Academy, and if you're on Google, it usually comes up right away. I would make it a favorite so it's easier to get to. And how this works is your students have their already have Google accounts, and so they need to sign through Google. But once they've signed in, then they can it'll kind of remember them. So once they've logged on, for example, in their school computer, it's a quick way to get to it. And there's a couple cool features about it. The first cool feature is it kind of gives them some skills to practice that they maybe need to work on based on a pretest that they took. The other cool thing is, as their teacher, I'm their coach for all of them. So what I can do, which is new this year, is I can assign certain skills or activities from the practice, and I can also see their progress. So I can see if they're making errors or making mistakes and things like that. The other cool thing is they have this learning dashboard and it kind of shows skills, and this is my learning dashboard, so I have a couple examples of skills that I'm practicing or in progress of doing. And I can also search for different skills. And the best way I like to look at it is there's this knowledge map, and it's kind of like a star chart in a way. And it's broken down by different subjects and topics. And as you get closer, you'll see each topic has a variety of different strands. And so the blue kind of means ones I've practiced and done well on. And the more I practice, the darker this color can get. And so if I just clicked on one digit subtraction, it's a series of 5 problems. And as I solve it, I get to kind of keep moving on. And I'll show just a few so you can see what happens if I get these right. And hopefully I'll get them all right for you, right? And so it gives me somewhere called energy points, and it moves me up to the next level. And as I progress through it, I get to kind of a mastered level, which is kind of our goal, I guess, is to master some of these different skills. Now, the other cool thing is it does provide some built-in levels of help. So if you are making some mistakes or you're unsure, it does give you sometimes some mini lectures. And so let's just say I would want to do, 4-digit addition and carrying, okay, which is a skill we're working on in 4th grade. All right, I can solve the problem, but if I'm stuck, I can always ask for a hint, and it kind of gives you some steps. And here, as a parent, you might like this. They pretty much use the traditional method. There's also some videos, some little short mini clip video lectures that students can access to kind of practice the different skills. And so what we're going to use this for is kind of one of our stations or centers in math to kind of review a variety of different skills that we're working on. So right now we're working on addition and subtraction. So some of the skills I've recommended to my students to do first are addition, subtraction, as well as reading charts and graphs and things like that. The downside to Khan Academy is it's pretty computational, which is okay because it's I think good practice in computation. And then outside of this, we spend a lot of time working on problem solving skills and how to identify problems and things like that. So it's just one of those sites we can use, and it's free, and it's something they can work on at home. If they want to try a variety of new skills at home, they can. So if they want to work their way down, one of these star charts, let's say they want to work on calculus, they could. I mean, kind of difficult, but they can kind of progress on their own and try and see how far they can get. So, for example, they give you a suggested order. So after 2 and 3-digit subtraction, they have addition, subtraction, word problems, and they kind of work their way down to more and more difficult, adding decimals, and it kind of, these strands kind of work their way up, and you can kind of see. And so, as a teacher, I have access to your students and seeing how they're doing and progressing. And again, I can give them feedback, I can suggest activities for them, and I can monitor their progress, which is a great thing. And so it's a good site that they can use to practice different sites. And so that's kind of our Khan Academy, I guess, tutorial. If you have any questions, please let me know.